Hi guys, my name is Isra. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that I personally found it very hard to go through. And this is something that had really had an impact on me, a very big impact. And I just want to say that you're not behind in life. You're exactly where you need to be. You are exactly where you need to be. And society and ideas and beliefs around you need to have children at this age, or you need to have this job, a well-paying job at a certain age, or you need to finish going to university at an age as well. This is all falsehoods. It's all an illusion that we were fed from a very young age. And I wasn't aware of how deeply ingrained this idea was within my subconscious. Within my conscious mind, I rejected this idea. I was like, no, that's not true. But then it kept on coming up very strongly. It's until I became aware of it, I was able to untangle myself from it. But it was very hard. No matter how many times I would tell myself, no, I'm exactly where I need to be. This is what needs to be happening. I would have this idea that it's too late to learn certain things. There would be these self-sabotaging thoughts that would come up, and I would feel like, oh, I'm too late. It's too late now. There's no point. And I sunk into severe depression at the age of 30, around this 31 years old. And it's until I realized this belief was something that I can change, that I can shift out of, that's when I started to be able to realize, like, I can learn anything I want at any age, whether it be when I'm 40 years old or 50 years old. But the number one thing that I learned is that what is it that my heart desires in this moment? Am I following that? Am I taking up the space? Am I being unapologetically myself? And the answer was no. And that's when I realized that feeling of feeling behind in life, part of it, or even all of it, was because I wasn't being true to myself. I wasn't following what my heart desired. And this idea that I'm behind would dissolve completely in the moment that I decide that. Because it's like you almost exit this idea of time and you just become like fully in the present moment, right here, right now. So asking yourself, am I doing what my heart desires? Am I being unapologetically myself? Am I holding myself back? And that is where you start to see the breadcrumbs of what needs to happen, or what you need to do in order to reach inner happiness or inner balance and satisfaction. And realizing that you can learn anything you want at any time in your life. You can be anything that you want at any time in your life. And you don't need to wait for a certain period of time to make that change or shift in your life. And then you start to free yourself. You start to really be free within your heart, within your mind. And it's a feeling that you can't buy, or it's not a feeling that, you can exchange it for anything in the world. So start following your truth. Start following your uniqueness. And if you don't understand what your truth is, or it's cloudy, start having a practice of coming back to yourself, feeling into your body. And that might mean facing uncomfortable truths or uncomfortable changes that need to take place. And that's necessary in order to start to up-level in your life, in order to start up-leveling in the sense of love within your heart, to up-level the sense of freedom in your life. So I understand, I completely understand that it's hard to make changes, especially when it's letting go of certain people, or creating boundaries and creating space where those boundaries were not made before, and that the other person might react in a very negative way. So I completely understand that. So choose you when it comes to what makes your heart happy, what uplifts your energy. And when you divert your energy away from what's taking from your energy, for example, some sort of job or some sort of relationship, friendship, whatever it may be, your belief, that's when you start to have more energy for yourself, more energy to do things, to create things. And if you feel like you're in a slump and you're not able to create, it's because you need to ask yourself, where am I focusing my energy on that is actually depleting me? That's when you start to create more inner freedom. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you very, very soon.